You see, the truth is, communication is not just about words, it's about energy. And if you understand this, if you truly grasp the way men respond to certain signals, you can completely transform the way they see you. It's not manipulative, it's strategic. It's about connecting in a way that makes him feel understood, desired, and intrigued all at the same time. And that's why today we're going to talk about the 4 texts that men genuinely love receiving from women, the ones that ignite excitement, curiosity, and attraction. First, let's talk about the text that gives a man validation, but in a way that doesn't make you seem desperate. This is not the "I miss you, come back to me" text. No, that one kills tension and attraction. The text he actually loves is the one that makes him feel like he's seen and appreciated without taking the center stage of the relationship. Without taking the center stage of the relationship, it could be something as simple as acknowledging something he did that impressed you or made you smile. A text like, "I can't stop thinking about how clever you were in that meeting today," or "You really made me laugh yesterday. It was such a good day," does something incredible. It makes him feel competent, it makes him feel desirable, and it subtly reinforces the fact that you notice the qualities that matter. Men crave recognition for their efforts and their successes just like women crave emotional connection. This is the first text. They feel valued, and that sparks connection instantly. The second text is the one that creates playful tension. Men respond to women who can flirt and tease without giving everything away. This isn't about being cryptic to confuse him. It's about creating a spark that makes him want to chase a little, not in a frustrating way, but in an excited, magnetic way. It could be something like, "Guess what I'm thinking about right now, you?" Or even a playful, "You're making me wonder if I can handle your level of mischief." These texts create curiosity. They make him smile. They make him imagine. They give him a sense of anticipation for what comes next. The key here is subtlety. You're not spelling out your feelings entirely. You're hinting at them in a way that invites him in. Men love this kind of text because it makes them feel like they are part of an engaging story, and they naturally want to play a role in that story. The third text is all about emotional resonance, the kind of text that makes him feel like he's connected to someone who actually gets him. Men, contrary to what some people think, want emotional depth too. They want someone who sees them, hears them, and acknowledges the complexities of who they are. A text that taps into this could be as simple as, "I love the way your mind works," or "You always know how to make me see things differently. I really admire that." This is a text that goes beyond surface level interaction. It's a message that tells him he's more than just a source of entertainment or attraction to you. It communicates respect, admiration, and genuine interest in who he is as a person. When he reads this, it triggers a deep sense of connection and loyalty because it shows that you're paying attention not just to the exterior, but to the essence of who he is. And then there's the fourth text, the one that inspires him to take action or dream bigger. This is a text that motivates him, excites him, and makes him feel like life is better with you in it. It's not about nagging or telling him what to do. It's about inspiring him, something like, "I can't wait to see what you do next. You're going to crush it." Or, "Thinking about our plans this weekend makes me so excited." These texts inject positivity, anticipation, and a sense of shared adventure. They tell him, without saying it outright, that being with you enhances his life, that you're not just a passive participant in his world. You're someone who amplifies it, and men respond incredibly well to this, because it validates their role as a provider of excitement, challenge, and purpose, while also subtly reinforcing your presence as a positive force in their life. Now here's the crucial point that ties all 4 texts together: timing, tone, and authenticity. It's not enough to just know what to write. You must communicate it in a way that feels real and natural. Men are exceptionally intuitive when it comes to energy. If you write a text that feels forced or overly rehearsed, it loses its magic. But if you write with authenticity, with a touch of playfulness, and with an awareness of how it lands emotionally, the impact is profound. Each text, whether it validates, teases, connects, or inspires, has the power to make him feel more alive, more appreciated, and more drawn to you. And don't underestimate the subtle power of scarcity and intrigue. You don't need to text him constantly. The occasional pause, the space between messages, creates a natural rhythm. Men appreciate someone who has their own life, their own passions, and their own rhythm. When these 4 texts are sprinkled throughout your interactions, with careful attention to timing and emotional resonance, they become incredibly potent. They make him anticipate your next message, wonder about your thoughts, and invest in the emotional connection you're cultivating. It's also important to remember that the goal isn't to manipulate him. The goal is to communicate in a way that feels magnetic because it's rooted in authenticity and understanding. You're not trying to be someone you're not. You're amplifying the qualities that naturally draw him to you. You're showing appreciation without being needy. You're flirting without being overwhelming. You're connecting without being overwhelming. You're connecting without overexposing. And you're inspiring without pushing. These are not tricks. These are strategies for meaningful emotional engagement. And here's the part most people miss. Consistency in energy is more impactful than consistency in messaging. It's not about sending every type of text all the time. It's about embodying the energy behind them. When your energy communicates validation, playfulness, connection, and inspiration, he will feel it whether you text it or say it in person. Texting is simply a tool to reinforce and project that energy. It's a medium, not the ultimate goal. So when you send these 4 types of texts with awareness and intention, something remarkable happens. He starts to anticipate your communication, he starts to value your insights, and he starts to see you as someone who enhances his life rather than someone who merely occupies a space in it. He begins to associate you with excitement, intrigue, emotional safety, and encouragement, and that's when attraction deepens, loyalty strengthens, and connection transforms into something meaningful. It's about understanding that men respond to clarity of energy more than clarity of words. A simple message can ignite a spark if it carries the right emotional weight. Validation that empowers, teasing that excites, connection that resonates, inspiration that motivates. These are not just texts, they're invitations into a dynamic, magnetic experience. And once you understand this, you hold the keys to making your communication not only effective, but unforgettable. When you master these 4 texts, you're not just sending messages, you're creating moments of emotional impact, moments that stick with him long after the phone is put down. You're shaping percept, ion and deepening attraction without saying a word more than necessary. You're not chasing, you're engaging, not pleading, you're enticing. And that distinction, that energy, is exactly what men respond to, what they crave, and what keeps them thinking about you, feeling connected to you, and coming back to you again and again.